Yeah, can you hear me, guys? Hello? Is it audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. Thank you. So, in the previous class, already we have discussed about genetic algorithms. So, again, I want to tell you the introduction part of genetic algorithms. So, here, genetic algorithm is nothing but it is one of the machine learning algorithm. Okay, it is used to get optimized result. Okay, so what it provides when we use any genetic algorithm, it provides efficient, effective techniques for optimization. Okay, I'll show you one flow chart. And here, genetic algorithm consists of 3 steps. The first one is selection. Second one
Ma'am,
is
your screen is
crossover.
not visible.
Huh?
Screen is not visible, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll share. Just a moment. Yeah, now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. So here, genetic algorithm. So what is genetic algorithm? So what we are going to do? First of all, we will give some set of input values. To that, we will apply different types of algorithms, genetic algorithms. Then we will get set of solutions. So those are called as the hypothesis space with the different hypotheses. Okay. So this is, and here genetic algorithm consists of 3 steps. One is selection, second one is crossover, third one is mutation. Okay. So this is the flow chart. One second. I'll show you. Yeah. So this is the flow chart. So what we are doing, first of all, we start with some question, some problem statement. You can take any problem statement. Okay. Then what we are going to do, we create initial random population of different organisms. Okay. So what we are doing, in a particular table, if you are having some thousands of data. So from thousands of data, you will just choose some population, it is some data from that total data set. ఉన్న డేటా సెట్లకి వెళ్ళి కొంచెం డేటా సెట్ని తీసుకుంటున్నాం. సో దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ ఇనిషియల్ ర్యాండమ్ పాపులేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్. అంటే ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ ఇస్ ఆర్ నథింగ్ బట్ డిఫరెంట్ ఇన్స్టాన్సెస్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్ రికార్డ్స్, డిఫరెంట్ డేటా. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ థింక్. ఓకే. సో ఫస్ట్ యూ టేక్ from the total data, you will pick some data. Okay. Now what will happen, you will evaluate fitness for each organism. Okay, so I'll show you. So if you see here, Uh, if you see here, so one data set is there. So in this data set, different instances are there. Okay. So this is your serial number. This is your name. This is your hall ticket number. Okay. And your marks. And result. Okay. So some 1, 2, 3, 4. Name A, B, C, D, hall ticket number, some 10, 20, 30, 40, maths 70, 60, okay, 130. So likewise you are having some data. Now according to your flowchart, first you start with your problem statement. So this is your problem statement. Next, create initial random population. So what you will do, you will pick some data. This is one data. This is one data. So that is different instances, different records. Random pictures noise. Okay. So that is your creation of population. Okay. Then we evaluate the fitness for all the organisms. So now what you are doing, you will evaluate the fitness. So all the organisms is nothing but instances. So you will find the fitness for individual instance which you have taken randomly. Okay. How much the individual instances fit to get the best result. Okay. So that is your evaluate fitness for individual organism. Next, optimal or good solution found. So with that, if you get good solution, so you will check for the result. If it is yes, you will end. That is nothing but we will look out for the whether optimal solution has found out for the data or not, which we have taken randomly. Okay. Then what we will do for that? We will reproduce and kill the organisms. Then we mutate the organisms. So whatever the data which we have taken randomly, we will apply some algorithm, and if we are getting the accurate result to that, we will stop there. Otherwise, what we will do, we will reproduce that with new things like crossover, mutation, so likewise. So these are the different operators will be applied again to get the best result. If it is no, okay. So if it is no, what we will do? We will reproduce and kill the organisms. We will mutate those organisms. Then again what we are going to do? Again it is started from it will be starting from starting onwards. That is evaluate fitness for each organism. Again this will be repeated until we get the best result. Okay, so again we evaluate the fitness for all the organisms. Whether a good solution found, then we stop. Otherwise, we again repeat this. Okay, we repeat this process until we get the best results. So this is your genetic algorithm flowchart. So here in genetic algorithm, we will be using 3 different types of operators. So what are those operators? The first operator is select operator. Second one is mutation. Third one is crossover. Okay. So first operator is select operator. So what is select operator? Select operator is nothing but our main operation objective is that out of all the random population which we have taken, which we have selected, so from that what we are going to do, we will take two parents for mating to get offsprings with higher fitness value. మనకి గుడ్ ఫిట్నెస్ రావడానికి మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నామో ఆ ర్యాండమ్గా సెలెక్ట్ చేసిన డేటాలోకి రెండు పేరెంట్స్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం, అంటే రెండు ఇండివిజువల్ అట్రిబ్యూట్ వాల్యూస్ని మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో దిస్ యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్, డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ దిస్. యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ డూ వన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు దట్. I'll explain, I'll tell you how to solve the problem also, okay, by using these operators. So selection operator is nothing but we will be selecting whatever the selected randomly data which is there. From that we have to select two parents for meeting to get the offsprings with highest fitness value. To get the highest fitness value, we have to take two random data and we have to meet them. Okay, we have to combine them. So for this, different methods are used in selection also, selection method also. That is Rodit wheel selection, Boltzmann selection, tournament selection, rank selection. So these are the different selections which we will be using again in selection operator. Okay. So out of all these things we will be using, the mainly used one is Mutation wheel selection. So this is the main selection method which we will be using in the selection operator. Okay, so what it is nothing but it depends upon the percentage contribution. So how much a particular instance is contributed, its probability. So what is the highest probability of that particular instance data? అది ఎంత మనకి ఎక్కువ ప్రాబిలిటీ ఇస్తుంది మనకి న్యూ ఫిట్నెస్ ఆర్ బెస్ట్ రిజల్ట్ రావడానికి. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ ద పర్సంటేజ్ కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్ టు ద టోటల్ పాపులేషన్ ఫిట్నెస్ స్ట్రెయిన్ ఈజ్ సెలెక్టెడ్ ఫర్ మేకింగ్ టు ఫార్మ్ నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్. ఓకే, సో ఒక ఇన్స్టాన్స్ ఎంత పర్సంటేజ్ ఇస్తుంది మనకి బెస్ట్ రిజల్ట్ రావడానికి, కొత్త డేటా రావడానికి, కొత్త అవుట్పుట్ రావడానికి. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంటెన్షన్ ఆఫ్ Rodit wheel selection method. Okay. So we will do one problem by using different operators. So before going to that, so is the screen visible now? So here you can see. So here you can see a genetic algorithm is a search heuristic that is inspired by Charles Darwin's theory of natural evolution. This algorithm reflects the process of natural selection where the fitness individuals are selected for reproduction in order to produce offspring of the next generation. Okay, so first you take see here how we are going to apply the genetic algorithm method. So this is the data. So as I have told you, this is your data set. In this data set, individual instance is called as Jimmy. Individual instance is called as chromosome. Individual attribute value is called as Jimmy. Okay, so you can see here on the screen, you can see what is Jimmy, what is chromosome, and what is population. Population ante total data set ni manam population antamu. Individual data set lo ఉన్న individual row అయితే ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో దాన్ని మనం క్రోమోజోమ్ అంటాము. ఆ క్రోమోజోమ్ లో ఇండివిజువల్ అట్రిబ్యూట్ వాల్యూ ఏదైతే ఉందో దాన్ని జీనీ అంటాము. Okay. Now we are having 5 phases are considered in genetic algorithm. The first phase is individual population. Individual population అంటే మనం ఉన్న టోటల్ డేటాలో ఓన్లీ ర్యాండమ్ గా తీసుకునే డేటాను మనం initial population అంటాము. Okay, what is initial population? The process begins with a set of individuals which is called as population. Each individual is a solution to the problem you want to solve. So the total data set is called as population. A total data set for individual rows ఏవైతే పిక్ చేసుకుంటామో దాన్ని మనం initial population అంటాము. Okay, and individual is characterized by a set of parameters variables. Okay, ఇక్కడ అర్థమైందా? Individual అంటే ఏంటంటే single instance or single row or single record, set of parameters, different variables, different attributes, values ఏవైతే ఉందో దాన్ని Gini. We will call it as Gini. Ginis are joined into a string to form a chromosome. అంటే Gini values అన్ని ఒక లైన్ లో కంబైన్ అయితే దాన్ని మనం ఏమంటాం? Chromosome అంటాం. Okay. So individual attribute is called as Gini in genetic algorithm. Individual instance or individual row, that is called as chromosome. Okay. So now in a genetic algorithm, the set of genes of individual is represented using a string, that in terms of alphabet. So we will be using different values for that, either we will be using zeros or 1 or any different values, binary values. So usually it consists of binary values only. Okay, so that in the form of ones and zeros. So this is the example for that. What is population, what is gene, and what is chromosome. Okay. So for this, what we are doing, we are finding the fitness function. So what is fitness function? It determines how fit an individual is. Okoka row, A1, A2, A3, A4. We are having 4 rows. These 4 rows lano edi manchi fit undi to get the best result, satisfactory result. Okay. So for that, we will be using fitness function. The ability of an individual to compete with other individuals. So if A1, A2, A3, A4 are different data which we are having, in this data, which particular record or chromosome is having fit, that we have to find it first. Okay, either A2 is fit or A3 is fit, that we have to find. So if A2 is fit, that will be combined with other record. Okay, so that is what we call fitness function. So for that purpose, we are using fitness function here. After that, we will be using selection operator. Okay, so what is selection operator? The idea of selection phase is select the fitness individuals and let them pass their genes to the next generation. Select చేసి దాన్ని ఇంకో దాంతో కంబైన్ చేసి క్రాస్ ఓవర్ చేసి మ్యూటేషన్ చేసి మనకి బెస్ట్ రిజల్ట్ రావడానికి we will be using selection, crossover and mutation. Selection ఎందుకు చేస్తాము? ఫిట్నెస్ ఉన్నదాన్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసి దాన్ని క్రాస్ ఓవర్ చేయడానికి సెలెక్షన్ ఆపరేటర్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, So 2 pairs of individual parents are selected based on their fitness scores. So we will be taking 2 values of offspring. We will be selecting 2 different values which are having the highest values, that we will be selecting. ఇప్పుడు A1, A2, A3, A4 we are having 4 records. A1, A2, A3, A4 లో A2కి హైయెస్ట్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఆ వాల్యూని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం. A3కి హైయెస్ట్ ఉంటే A3ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో లైక్ వైజ్ ఓకే, హైయెస్ట్ వాల్యూని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని లోయెస్ట్ వాల్యూ తోటి సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తాం ఆ పర్టికులర్ స్ట్రింగ్ని. సో ఫర్ that purpose we will be using selection operator. For selecting the parent values, we will be using selection operator. Okay, next is crossover. Crossover is the most significant phase in a genetic algorithm. For each pair of parents to be mated, a crossover point is chosen at random from within the genes. For example, you can consider here from the data we have selected 2 chromosomes A1 and A2. Now what we are doing? We are using crossover operator. Crossover operator ఎందుకు A1 ని A2 తోటి కంబైన్ చేస్తున్నాం, A2 ని A1 తోటి కంబైన్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఒక కట్ ఆఫ్ రేంజ్ పాయింట్ ఇక్కడ రెడ్ లైన్, you can see one red line. Okay, so this red line is used at this point is used to cross over the string, cross over the data. అంటే A1 ఫస్ట్ attribute value, second attribute value, third attribute value ని A2 fourth attribute, fifth attribute, sixth attribute value toti combine chestunnam. Okay, so what will happen? You will get these values. You can see A1, A2 values are these values. After doing crossover, you will get new offspring. Offspring ఏమని వచ్చింది? A5, A6 వచ్చింది. A5, A6 ఎట్లా వచ్చింది? 0, 0, 0 ని okay, so all first A0, A0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. So will be 1 new offspring. 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0 is 1 more offspring. So this is nothing but crossover. So A1 కొన్ని attributes ని, A2 కొన్ని attributes ని combine చేస్తే కొత్త offspring వస్తుంది. అట్లాగే A1 మిగతా ఉన్న attributes ని A2 మిగతా ఉన్న attributes తోటి crossover చేస్తే we will be getting new offspring. Okay, so here A5 and A6 are new offsprings which we get after applying the crossover. Okay, next is mutation. So mutation operator is used to mutate the string values. If you are having 1, 0, you have to mutate it. Okay, so 1s will be mutated with 0, 0 will be mutated with 1. So in certain new offspring formed, some of their genes can be subjected to a mutation with a low random probability. This applies that some of the bits in the bit string can be flipped. So what we are doing, we are using flip option. So before mutation, A5 string is nothing but 111, 000. So after mutation, what has happened? 110, 110. So here we can randomly mutate the string values, attribute values. String లో ఉన్న attribute values ని మనం randomly select చేసుకొని flip చేయొచ్చు. Ones ని zeros ని, zeros ని ones ని, ones గా. So that is nothing but mutation. Okay. So these are the 3 operators which we will be using in genetic algorithm. So these are the 3 steps. So now we come back. So we will solve one problem, then you can understand what is selection, what is crossover, what is mutation, what is how genetic algorithm works. Yeah. So this is the example. So what is the example? Maximize the function f of x is equal to x square with x in interval 0 to 31. So what are the values which we are having here? That is x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. So likewise 31 numbers we are having. Okay. Now we are going to apply genetic algorithm here. So from flowchart, if you see the flowchart, consider step 2. What is that? Create initial random population of organisms. So now what you are doing? You are picking the values randomly. అంటే 0 to 31 లో ఉన్న values లలో మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు? Random గా values ని pick చేసుకుంటారు. 4 values ని pick చేసుకుంటారు. So what are those 4 values? 13, 24, 8, 19. Okay. So this is generating initial population, random population. We select 4 chromosomes or genotypes. Okay. So this is nothing but we are selecting 4 data, 4 values randomly. 0 to 31 లో 4 values random గా pick చేసుకున్నాం. అవి ఏంటివి? 13, 24, 8, 19. ఓకే. సో దాన్ని నేను ఏం చేస్తున్నాను? బైనరీ వాల్యూలో కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకున్నాను. 19 ని 10011, 8 ని 01000, 24 ని 11000, 13 ని 0110. So we can write it in the form of binary value. Okay. Now we generally write in binary and encode it to the integer afterwards. Okay. Now evaluate the fitness. So what is in flowchart? Next step is evaluate fitness for each organism. Okay. So calculate the fitness here. So decode into an integer. Those are called as phenotypes. Value ni decode చేసేదాన్ని మనం ఏమంటామంటే phenotypes అంటాం. Okay. So here 13 is decoded to it is decoded to 01101. 24 is decoded to 11000. 8 is decoded to 01000. Okay. 19 is decoded to 10011. Okay. So now look at the problem statement. So what is the problem statement here? Maximize a function f of x is equal to x square. So we will square each and every integer value which we have taken. So integer value ఏంటిది? 13, 24, 8 and 19. ఇవన్నీ స్క్వేర్ చేయండి according to our function. So our function is f of x is equal to x square. So ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ ఏంటిది 30, దాన్ని స్క్వేర్ చేస్తే ఏమొచ్చింది మనకి 169. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఇస్ 24. If we square that, we'll get 576. If we square x, we'll get 64. If we square 19, we'll get 361. Okay, so I'll repeat it. Listen carefully. From the data, మన దగ్గర డేటా ఏముంది 0 to 31 వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఆ వాల్యూస్లలోకి వెళ్ళి నేను ఏం చేశాను, ర్యాండమ్గా పిక్ చేసుకున్నాను. ఒక 4 వాల్యూస్ని పిక్ చేసుకున్నాను. 4 వాల్యూస్ని పిక్ చేసుకొని దాన్ని డీకోడ్ చేశాను. ఓకే, డీకోడ్ చేసి దాన్ని నేను ఫంక్షన్లో అప్లై చేశాను. అప్లై చేస్తే ఏమో వచ్చింది, 13 is one number. If we square it, we'll get 169. 24 is one number. If we square it, we will get 576. 8 is one number. We will square it to 64. 19 is one more number. If we square it, we will get 361. Okay. Now, one second. Yeah, so till now what you have did, you have taken 4 values randomly. Okay, then what you are doing, you are decoding the data. After decoding the data, you are applying the function. Okay, so here after applying the function, you will be getting the values as 169, 576, 64 and 361. So we now you go back from the flowchart. We will reproduce and kill the organisms. Okay, so before that what we have to do, optimal or good solution found. We will stop here. So we have not got optimal solution. So what we will do, we will reproduce and kill the organisms here. So this step is applied now. So we will select the parents and then now we will apply some select operator. So till now we have not used any select operator. Ippadu manam select operator use cheyaledu. Okay, so ippadu manam chesindi enti, data loki velli random ga data తీసుకున్నాము. random ga data తీసుకొని దాన్ని మనం డీకోడ్ చేసుకొని దాన్ని ఫంక్షన్ డీకోడ్ చేసుకునే దానికి ఫంక్షన్స్ మన ప్రాబ్లమ్ లో ఉన్న ఫంక్షన్ ని అప్లై చేసాం. Okay, now you are applying the select operator. Okay. So here you can see now we are applying select operator. Okay, so take the fields. The first field is the first column is string number. Any strings ఉన్నాయి? 4 strings ఉన్నాయి. Initial population. Initial population ఏంటి? Starting with 01101. So దాన్ని first row. ఇంకోటి ఏంటి? 110000. This is first string. So that we have written first. Second string ఏంటి? 11000. That I have written here. Okay. Again 01000 is third string. That I have written here. Now this is fourth one. That I have written here. ఉన్న strings ni నేను initial population గా రాసేసుకున్నాను. Now x value. So what is x value? That is nothing but దీన్ని decode చేస్తే వచ్చిన value 13. దీన్ని decode చేస్తే వచ్చిన value 24. So this can be written as 8. This can be written as 19. Okay. So after that, what I did? Then square చేసిన నాకు వచ్చిన values ఇది. So that is fitness function. Okay. Now you have to find the PI value. So what is PI value? PI is nothing but it is the probability of the string that is being selected. A string ని మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే ఏ పర్టికులర్ క్రోమోజోమ్ ని మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి, ఏ ఇన్స్టాన్స్ ని సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి, ఏ రో ని సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి. So that we have to find. So for that purpose we will be using PI. So that will give us the probability for selecting. Okay. So here for that what we are doing, 169 divided by 1170. 1170 ఎట్లా వచ్చింది? ఇవన్నింటిని యాడ్ చేస్తే మనకు వచ్చిన వాల్యూ 1170. Okay, so that is summation of fj, sum of all the fitness values is nothing but 1170. Okay, now 169 divided by 1170 we will get 0.14. So 576 divided by 1170 is 0.49. So likewise 0.06. Next one is 0.31. Okay. Now what you have to do? You have to get the expected count. That is n into probability. So by seeing the expected count only, we can see or we can select a particular string which has the maximum value. Okay. So if you see here in expected count, n into probability. So what is n? N is nothing but how many strings you are having, how many data you have selected, how many chromosomes. So number of chromosomes is nothing but your count. That is n value. So how many you are having? 4. Now 4 into your PI. So count of probability. So 4 into PI. Sorry. This is PI. That is 0.14. So 4 into 0.14, you will be getting 0.56. 4 into 0.49, you will get 1.97. Next you will get 0.22. Next you will get 1.23. Okay. So e value enta 0.56 first row. So I can calculate it out ఇక్కడ రాస్తున్నాను నేను. దీని వాల్యూ ఎంత అంటే 1.997. సెకండ్ దాన్ని, థర్డ్ దాన్ని 0.22, థర్డ్ దాన్ని 1.9. 2, 3. సో వచ్చిన దాంట్లోకి వెళ్ళి ఏది హైయెస్ట్ వాల్యూ ఉంది మీకు? So can you tell me which particular chromosome is having the highest value here? By this, after finding the fitness, after finding the probability for the fitness, can anybody tell me? Yeah guys, just respond. I'll show you the screen. Tell me which particular value is having the highest value. So I have told you from the starting onwards what you did. ఉన్న డేటాలకి వెళ్ళి ర్యాండమ్ డేటాని తీసుకున్నాము. ఉన్న డేటాని ర్యాండమ్ డేటా తీసుకున్నాము. ర్యాండమ్ డేటా తీసుకుని దాని ఫిట్నెస్ వాల్యూ కనుక్కున్నాము. ఫిట్నెస్ వాల్యూ ఎట్లా కనుక్కుంటాము? మనలో ఫంక్షన్ ని ద్వారా మనం ఫిట్నెస్ కనుక్కున్నాము. సో మనకి ఆల్రెడీ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటుంది, వాట్ ఈస్ అవర్ ఫంక్షన్. ఓకే, ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఫైండ్ ద ప్రాబిలిటీ ఫర్ ఫిట్నెస్ వాల్యూ. Next, what you did, we have to find the expected count here. So here for the first two chromosome, you are having the expected count as 0.56. Second value is having 97. This is 1.97. Third one 0.22. Fourth one is 1.23. So 1.23. So in నాలుగిట్లలో ఏది highest value? Guys, I'm asking you, which one is having the highest value? Can you hear me, guys? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? If you not respond, I will not give you any attendance today's attendance to you. Tell me which one is having the highest value. I don't want any message. What is the value from all these four? Which is having the highest value? 0.56, 1.97, 0.22, 1.23. Which is having the highest value? You can't hear me?
Second one.
Second one. Yeah, second one is having the highest value. So what we are doing, we are selecting that particular chromosome, that particular string. Okay. So here second one is having the highest value. So in this way we will be using select operator. So the highest value will be selected here after calculating the fitness function. So it is very simple. Once again listen here. First take the initial population, random population from the data, then find the fitness for the data by using the function, find the PI value. Okay, so PI is nothing but your probability of string that should be selected. Okay, then you are finding the expected count. Expected count is calculated by using n into pi. So n is nothing but how many chromosomes you have selected. Randomly select just the total instances any. So that is 4. 4 into your pi value. Then you will get the expected count. From the expected count, you have to select the highest value. So second string is having the highest value, that is 1.97, that will be selected here. Okay. The remaining part you see. So this is about selection operator. The next comes crossover, next comes mutation. So that we will see tomorrow. So it's very important. You'll be getting the problem in the exam. It's up to you if you listen or not. So guys, can you send me the attendance? Saikat, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I took it, ma'am.
Right. Okay guys, you can leave.